Hi, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Akira.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
We have worked hard for this training camp, right through the training camp, and we are okay. My team of people, we came over here for the victory, and we're going back this Saturday with the victory.
Nicholas, a lot of people are wondering how you're going to deal with Lomachenko, his angles, his speed, and a lot of people looking at his amateur pedigree. How do you respond to people who say that?
He's a great fighter, you know. He's a great fighter. He have his job to do. I'm going to do my job. So on Saturday night, all the questions will be answered on Saturday night. So they know it's not far away. It's a couple of days from now. So we all see what happened in the ring on Saturday.
Are you studying the Salido fight, the Gary Russell fight, any of his fights?
Well, you know, each fight is different. I'm a different fighter from all the other fighters. I'm different from every opponent that he has ever faced, right? We have never fought before, so on Saturday, his move and everything, you have to come and show that in the ring. You know, you have a job to do, I have a job to do, so we're just gonna do our job.
He's got a tendency sometimes to kind of throw a combination, sit back and enjoy it. I can't imagine that Nicholas Walters is going to let him do that.
No, I don't think he's gonna stay in the pocket. You know, it would be really deadly for him to stay in the pocket. But we're ready for everything. So if we stay there, well, we enjoy ourselves. We both enjoy ourselves on Saturday. I'm gonna enjoy myself on Saturday. I don't know about him.
Has he ever fought anybody with your type of power, in your opinion?
Well, you know, he has fought a lot of fights, so I don't know. But my power, my speed, whatever, is a plus for me. So I'm going to use that plus in my advantage. But as I say, it's supposed to be a good fight this Saturday, and I'm looking forward to it.
You see any flaws in Lomachenko?
Well, he's not unbeaten, right? He's not undefeated. He lost, so you know, there's always things for you to pick up, and you know, we're all human. We make mistakes. He's not perfect. Only God is perfect, so. He made mistakes, he's going to pay for his mistakes.
In that loss, Salido roughed him up on the inside, a little bit of dirty tactics. Not saying you're going to fight dirty, but do you look at maybe that's the way to beat him, is to rough him up on the inside?
Well, you know, I'm going to do what it takes to win. And, you know, we say, ugly win is better than a pretty loss, eh?
Well, can I ask you, I know you've got your mind on Vasil Lomachenko, but we've got two great featherweights in the UK as well, Carl Frampton and also Lee Selby. Are those guys on your target list as well?
Well, you know, the fights that the Axeman does is live up to his anglers, right? Mr. Bob Arm. So he make fights, I fight. Whichever opponent, I'm not here to hide or dodge or choose any opponent. You put me in to fight with anybody, I fight with anybody. I have no problem.
Well, what about those two guys? Do you respect them? Do you think they're good champions?
Yeah, I mean they're good fighters, and you know will give good fights also. So I have nothing to say bad about them. They're great fighters, and I'm looking forward to fight all the great fighters. You know, at the end of my career, no one can say that I dodge or hide anybody. I was there, and whoever want to fight, do the fight. You make the fight, Mr. Bob make the fight, and we fight the fight.
Nicholas, does it bother you that Bob Arum is comparing Lomachenko to Muhammad Ali? He's always thinking really highly of him.
Well, listen, Mr. Bob he's the under of Lomachenko. Also, he's the promoter of Lomachenko, promoter of Nicholas Walters. He has been around in boxing for a number of years. He has seen a lot of champions and everything. So if his prediction of Lomachenko is like Muhammad Ali, or you know, it's his prediction, and you know, he's seen a lot of fights, so you have to respect that also. But as I say, good for in that spell, good for Lomachenko. You know, maybe one day they will see Nicholas Walters as a fighter. Maybe after Saturday, they will see Nicholas as a better fighter than Lomachenko, and one of the men that is supposed to be on the world stage, you know. So we're trying to make a statement this Saturday.
It seems like this fight took a while to get done. You almost had the fight maybe about a year ago, maybe less than that. Why this time for you?
Well, you know, we always wanted. As I say, me and my team, we always want to fight great fighters. Lomachenko is no different. We always wanted to fight him, but what happens is that you have to think about it. we have accomplished a lot, and I have a career in maybe like 20 years in boxing, right? 21 years in boxing. So we have accomplished a lot in boxing, and now we figure more or less, me and my team, we figure more or less that we want to get paid for the fight, because look at it. If you after Saturday fighting Lomachenko, beating Lomachenko, who is next? If Lomachenko is the top, as everybody say, Lomachenko is the top. If you beat the top, then who next? So if you're not getting paid the high level with the top, who are you gonna make the big payday with? You understand? So Mayweather is out of boxing. So,
Can I ask you? Obviously, you're a proud Jamaican man. There aren't a lot of Jamaicans boxing around the world at the moment. Are you, your success, your renown, is that encouraging a lot of youngsters to come through in Jamaica right now and box?
Yeah, most definitely in Jamaica boxing. When you talk about boxing, you talk about the Axeman. The youngsters want to be like the Axeman, you know. And for me, as I say, that's an accomplishment. For me, that's a plus. And you know, Jamaica always have a steady champion. Every now and then we have a champion, but when we do have a champion, we have a steady and a real genuine champion. You know, the Body Snatcher, Glenn Johnson, just to name a few. You know, Simon Brown.
No, because Jamaicans are a warrior race, aren't they? Clearly, I know, I've been there. You are a warrior race, aren't you?
Most definitely. So what that means that I think if the promoters in boxing just go a little bit in and spend a little time in Jamaica and just promote a little bit, then you see more champion coming out of Jamaica. What's we're short of in Jamaica is the promotion to help the boxers to get to that level, you know.
Because you've got the greatest sprinters in the world for a start. You've got that fast twitch fibre in Jamaicans. We know this from cricket as well, where you have all the fast bowlers in the world. And did you ever consider taking part in cricket when you were growing up? Because you're very athletic, obviously.
Yeah, actually, I play cricket to a high level. I play almost make my parish team, and I also play. I was school captain for my high school. I played a lot of cricket. Cricket is my second sport. I play cricket almost not as good as boxing just now because we spend more time in boxing, but it was close. While growing up, it was cricket and boxing.
Are you a wiry, quick bowler and a fast hitter down the order, or what are you?
I'm all rounder, but I'm open pace bowler for my school team and number one down batsman.
Final question for me, because all the Americans are looking at me in a weird way, like, what are we talking about here? But I'm a cricketer as well, man. I'm a cricketer, and I'm a nasty opening bowler as well, or I was. Like, I never stopped talking at the batsman. You know what cricket's like.
Most definitely.
The Americans look at it and think it's soft, but it's not a soft game.
No, cricket is a very intelligent game, and it's a gentleman sport. Also, you know, it help you within life. You know,
It's a mental game, isn't
right?
it? Yeah.
It give you a discipline throughout life. So people, you know, the way you treated people or people treat you, you know, it's really set a stage for you in life. And in cricket, whenever I go to Jamaica, I always, even now, I can't really get the chance to play too much cricket. But whenever I'm in Jamaica, I go to the matches and everything. You know, cricket is in my blood. It's in my DNA.
Final question from me, as everybody looks at me aghast. I've got to talk about reggae with you, yeah? And there's a great film called The Harder They Come, which you would have seen Jimmy Cliff, all the great roots reggae. Now, you could say about Saturday night with Basil Lomachenko, The Harder They Come fall. Are you a big roots reggae guy as well? Will you come into reggae? Do you listen to it in the dressing room?
You know that I'm a big fan of music, and reggae music is no different. Just now in my area, my time, it's more dancehall reggae, right? But I listen
to Jimmy Cliff and all those guys. Come on.
Most definitely, roots reggae, Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, Beresford Owens. I can go on naming all these guys. These guys are tremendous artists, and I mean, you cannot ask a Jamaican about reggae music. That's in our genes, as I say. That's in our culture. Reggae music is our culture.
Respect.
Walters,
Thank you, Garrett.
Walters, who did you spar with to prepare for Lomachenko?
Well, you know, we had a lot of different sparring partners. We had two guys came in from Nicaragua. We have some local talents in Panama. We work with also. So you know, I had about like maybe 5 different sparring partners, and You know, as I said, the training camp went well. We have rough days, we have beautiful days, we have not so good days, but as I say, it was all in the process of getting to where we're at, and my team, me, and my team, we are quite happy with the workout, with the training camp, and you know, we are set for Saturday.
What do you like about working out in Panama? How did you wind up starting your training there? What brought you there?
Well, you know, actually, as a young man, my manager at the time, Mr. Jack Duchamp, thanks to him, he has his team of people in Panama. I am knowing a little bit about Panama because what happens is that I was young, my career was young, so you know, I didn't know a lot about Panama. So when I went over, he had me went over there to work out, just to do some training or whatever. But when they see the talent and they see me sparring with guys like Pelenchín Caballero, which was a two division world champion and everything, so and me giving him good sparring, they said, wow, this guy look good, so we keep on working. But in Panama we have a lot of my type of weight, you know, lower weight, featherweight and lower weight guys, so you get good sparring, you get good workout over there in Panama. So we stood to the game plan, and we just stay over there in Panama and work, and we just training in Panama for all the fights.
You know, in Panama, talking about reggae, they have Spanish reggae. The culture is very similar. Reggaeton. Do you feel comfortable in Panama also because of that? Because the culture is so similar in some ways?
Panama is a second home to me. Panama is just like Jamaica to me. While I'm in Panama, I'm at home. You know, I do speak the language. I'm not only speaking Spanish, but I do speak the Spanish in the street because I'm always in the street. So I do speak the Spanish in the street to get us Spanish. So everything is okay. I personally enjoy the reggaeton in the Panama. Good artists, and they take the Jamaican beat and they put the Spanish to it. It's so beautiful.
One of the things, again, going back to Jamaica, Oval Mackenzie, who you might know is one of the British boxers, but is a Jamaican originally. And there's a great tradition of there's a lot of poverty still in Jamaica that people are not aware of, and people way back in the day used to share a glove.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.